All right. Well, it's early morning here in Northwest Arkansas, and I thought I'd do a quick session with Shine before I have to go off to work. And I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say quick session, because every time I say quick session, it ends up taking me a lot longer than I anticipate it's going to. So I'm going to have a session here with Shine this morning. So I kind of want to pick up where we left off last time with the desensitizing that I was doing with the stick with the bag on the end of it. And what I had been doing last time was I was walking backwards as I was swinging my bag back and forth over the top of my head, and I was facing her because I want to get this on video. And if I was doing this the way I normally would, though, I would face away from her while I was walking away, and it would just be a little bit less pressure. She wouldn't feel like I was staring at her as much. And basically, I'm going to start there again and see what I get. And I want to see if what I'm looking for is, as I'm walking away, I would like her to start unlocking her feet and kind of follow me without any tension on the lead line. So yeah, that's the goal with this first part of the desensitizing. So here we go. Okay. I'm going to start walking backwards first, just holding the bag. The bag's down here. Just holding it as I'm walking away. You can see she's a little bit concerned. I might put it over here because it might kind of encourage her to stay on the periphery of the round pen. Ah, man. Forgot to move the feed pans out of here. I feed Fiona and Conway in here so that they don't steal everybody else's food. Alright, so that part's pretty good. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to see if she acknowledges it. She does. She looks at it, so I'm going to take it away. And actually, what I'm going to do right now real quick is I'm going to take these feed pans out, because they are going to cause me problems as we get further into our training session. Real life training problems when you don't have much of a facility. I figure a lot of people don't have much of a facility, so it might be helpful to everybody. Okay, here we go again. So I'm going to walk backwards. I can get my rope all figured out. Walk backwards with the bag and the stick, and see how she's like looking at it the whole time, and she's continuing to walk with me. That's exactly what I'm wanting her to do. And she's snorting a little bit, but she's not concerned. She's more interested than concerned today. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to stop my feet. I'm going to let her investigate it if she wants to. She doesn't really want to put her nose on it yet, but she does keep looking at it. But see how her eyes aren't moving and her ears aren't moving? There, her eyes blink, so I'm going to take it away. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't kind of shutting down before I remove the bag. So a lot of times horses that will go into kind of a shutdown mode, they will look very still, and their eyes won't move, their ears won't move, and they won't be running away from anything, but they won't be coming towards it either. And they'll kind of be like a kid with his finger stuck in his ears going la 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 la, pretending that whatever's happening around them is not happening. So I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't in that state of mind before I started again. So here we go. This time, when she comes with me, I'm going to start swinging the bag overhead. Oh, this is much better than the other night when I was doing it. See how she's pretty much coming with me and keeping her feet moving? She's a little bit concerned, but she's keeping up that rhythm of her walking, the pace she's walking at, pretty well. So I'm going to stop. And this time, I think I'd kind of like to wait for a sign of relaxation before I move forward again. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that and wait for that sign of relaxation, and then we'll resume what we've been doing. Okay, so waited a few minutes. She had a good little letdown and came in to me, and I gave her a little rub on her face. And so now that she's relaxed again, we're gonna move. I'm going to move my body again. So I'm going to retreat from her, and then I'm going to start swinging this back and forth. She doesn't want to get in too close to me. the bag, but I do love that she's keeping her feet moving while I'm walking. I'm also kind of trying not to stare at her while I'm doing this. See, she kind of has that threshold that when she starts, because I'm walking pretty slow and she's got big long legs, and so she's taking really small steps to keep her feet moving. So I'm going to speed up my feet, and I'm going to see if that helps her a little bit, where she doesn't have to walk quite so slow and take such little steps. Okay, that was pretty good. We went about a whole lap around the round pen with her keeping her feet moving, and the only time she really slowed down significantly was when I was walking too slow. So I think I'm going to give her another little rest there, and then we're going to kind of move on to the next step of this desensitizing process.